Welcome to the Entrepreneurial Student podcast. Namhlanje siphethe usisi uRORY.
Hello.
Unjani sis?
I'm great. How are you?
Yo, ngiyaphila, angisajabula ukubona.
I'm over the moon.
Where is the moon? Sicela ukuyibona ngaphansi kwethu.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Yo.
I'm really excited.
Thank you for honoring the invite. Azi kunzima kanjani uthola umuntu wesifazane?
I kind of noticed when I went through the videos, and the first video I went to obviously was a woman.
A woman.
Yeah.
You're like,
here's
my kind. Yeah. But I'm sure like such platforms will allow people to come out, man. Like,
definitely
show yourself, because this is a product or whatever you're doing needs to be seen and heard. Otherwise, we're right.
Making sure on the right. I always say that.
Yeah.
My dad always says I'm surviving. I always say I'm making sure
that
I'm fine. Yes, that I'm good. And how are you?
Ngiyapila, but I wanna ask,
yes.
Like, making sure, what does it mean? Like, you are more deliberate, you are more conscious on the present? I'm
more intentional. Waking up every day, my routine, making sure that I do the best I can every day, not just for myself, but also for Ulwandle. You know, I feel it's a bit different when you're not just doing this for yourself. You know, I have someone else looking up to me now, you know? So, yeah. So,
Ulwandle is Sisu RORY's 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My
Beautiful
baby,
name.
my ocean, Ulwandle. Yes.
What's the significance of Ulwandle? From your understanding.
I am a beach bum. I love I love the ocean. I love just being at the beach. It's my sanctuary. It's where I find my peace, my happiness. I always say it's my favorite place and my favorite person. So if I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling happy, if I want to pray, I just go to the beach and just lahle zonke into ulwandle, you know? Whether it's good things or things that are just...
Or even bad, because some people go to ulwandle to take out the negativity.
Yes. Yes.
I'm refreshing for the world.
Yeah.
Damn. And ubaba I'm not sure if you are aware of Ubaba Mutwa, Credo Mutwa. Yeah, he's late. He's a son. He was a Sanusi. Sanusi is a shaman, like one of those gurus.
Hey Buddha. I thought I was gonna say that when I'm greeting you, did you? Hey Buddha. I always say that.
Why do you like Buddha?
Because I saw that you kind of, I'm assuming you rebranded, because you have this whole new Buddha type of aesthetic going on, and I love it.
Are you for real?
Oh my god!
Someone is peeping in my diaries. Are you for real?
You remember when I saw you at Texin a couple months ago, and you didn't see me because and I was with my cousin. I said to my cousin, I know this guy, and the first thing that came to mind was to say, Buddha. Hey Buddha, and
I'm like, you're not Buddha, but it can't be with Mbizwa mina, because it's either he's calling the Kondi or the tribe.
I was calling you.
RORY. No
problem.
So ngiqale on a simple note, it's from a wisdom point. Lo sisi ngihlezi ngumbona mayifuna wisdom uthi hey mbatha a penny for your thoughts. I couldn't get it the first time. Now I was like, uthini? I'm giving you an artificial penny. Please give me a thought that I can carry throughout the day and have a blissful day. So now here is a penny. Please give me a random thought.
Well, what I will give you today, the whole day, I had a beautiful day, by the way.
That's dope.
I'm literally I'm floating. But anyways, it's just been a very long year. Today.
Month 10.
Yeah. Month 10, yes.
Moving
it's
to
October.
Damn.
And the year flew by. It's been long, but it flew by.
Yeah.
And particularly this month, it's been a bit heavy. But anyways, good life. The entire day, I had this song in my mind. It was, I don't know, it's, you see these Instagram reels and whatnot. TikToks. So there's this lady I know, she just had a baby, and she's like kissing her newborn, and the song it goes, little more, little more, little more, sunshine, sunshine. So I've had that song the entire day stuck in my mind, going over and over and over. And then
that hook.
Yes. And then when I was getting ready to come here, like I told you, Ulwandle was like, nope, I'm not coming with you. So I was like, he wanted to play. So I took my cup, and it's written sunshine. And it's my first time using it. So, I don't know. It's just been a thank you.
I love
tea.
It's so tempting.
I love tea. I love tea. So, it's just weird that I've had that. And it was literally while I just was waiting for my transport. And then I was like, in my mind, sunshines. And I was like, I've got a sunshine cup, you know. I went and I took it, and I said I want to sit down because the song has been playing over and over and over in my mind. And they say there's no sunshine without a little rain, no rainbow without a little rain, no flowers without a little rain. So
everything is relevant.
Everything
is
relevant. Everything is relevant. So I was just like, I have to bring a little sunshine, and it's raining outside. So I'm hoping that with today's, I said I'm going to a meeting. My neighbor's like, where are you going? Leave him. I'm like, I've got a meeting. So
this is the meeting.
This is the meeting,
guys.
You ever hear Nabantu Abba Kolwe that go to church and they talk about their meeting with God, and today I'm meeting with the Buddha.
I want to hear more about this Buddha analysis.
I don't know, and I just like it. I feel like
Buddha in what sense? Buddha in the spiritual sense, or Buddha in
I think in
a Buddha.
No. I'm taking it from how if I'm not, is it monk or is it Buddha?
Monk.
Oh, it's monk.
Hey, it's the billionaire monk.
Oh, I'm not with the billionaire Buddha.
But everything is relevant because it operates in the same space.
Oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed. Every time the business Buddha, I've got
wow. But it's the same place.
Thing. Yeah, that's why I keep saying Buddha, because I saw that you transcended, or you know, everything of yours just changed your energy and your business. So I was like, hey, Buddha. I thought it was billionaire Buddha, but
it's billionaire monk. But now we can add the Buddha. Because I shaman.
Okay.
Shaman.
Yeah.
I'm the billionaire shaman. Yeah. Oh, nyakuzo mangikhuluma ngocredo mutha bese di Buddha. So credo mutha is like our African Buddha. Basically. But we abazi abantu don't really pay mind.
Yes.
Buddhas once they're still alive and only praise them when they're gone. Yeah. So he made an emphasis about Ulwandle.
Okay.
That all the wisdom is there.
Oh my goodness.
There once upon a time whales that conquered the world. Then when the world got troubled, they went in hiding, and they are living there in the seas.
Wow.
So when yonke lento ifilayo, it might have a connection with the wisdom is there.
Yes.
Life is there.
Yes.
Life is under the sea, basically.
And I always say when I'm explaining why I named Ulwandle, I always just say, my dad laughed at me the first time. I said uthando lwam lungangolwandle, because you don't know where it starts, you don't know where it ends. You know,
it's forever.
Yes, it never ends. And apparently there's a huge chunk of the ocean that we haven't discovered yet. And I believe in mermaids. I believe in miracles, and I believe in mermaids. Is that weird?
Don't you want to be one?
Listen, I've been, again, being intentional, going back to my yoga practice, lost it for a bit, and then yesterday morning when I was practicing, we did a so weird. Yeah. We did a new a new pose, a new yoga pose. And the lady's like, now you're in the mermaid pose. I was like, what?
Are you
I
creeping
promise
into
you.
me?
Yeah.
That's how I felt now. I'm like, hey, we are the
So yeah, I believe in mermaids.
Sometimes being weird is very necessary. I feel
Definitely.
like. Definitely. Looking at your beauty, I'm like, hey, it's possible. Like, I might be sitting with one. You understand a lot because you now start to pay attention to the character. You're like, oh, this person keeps on saying this.
Yes.
But let me narrow down. Let me zoom in and start seeing this character in real life. I'm like, yeah, like I see the moment touch and it's young tools. But yeah, let's get back to the real world, the systematic world, because I know with it we draw inspiration from nature and to conquer in the real world. How have you been maneuvering in this world?
My goodness. I was actually speaking to my uncle last night and telling him of something tragic that I found out. And he sent me a voice note and he's like, Rosa, we just need to keep praying. We need to always just be grateful for every second, every minute. And I found myself yesterday, like what I heard yesterday, it made me want to hug Ulwandle longer. It made me want to be more intentional with my clients. You know, like a client just before I came here, my last client, she's like, Rory, I'm actually moving back home. So this is our last session.
Wow.
You know, and we actually share the same clan name, which I only found out
later
at our last session. And we actually...
that's where the unpacking came.
Exactly. No, I actually saw on her Instagram. So she tagged a set of nails I did, and then Abona on her handle. So I was like, Queen, and she's like, yes. So that was the last time. Then today she's like, I'm actually going home. So we hugged, and it was like, you know what? It's only been 2-3 months, but I'm gonna miss her. You know.
Yeah. And time is not a factor.
And the thing with time, Stabiso, it carries on, it goes on, and whether you're sad, whether you're excited, whether you're anxious, it's still gonna carry on. Like, I don't know how I do it. I really don't. I feel like, okay, I lost my mom when I was just turned 16.
Just turned 16.
Yeah.
Yo.
So it's gonna be 10 years now.
Yeah. But I'm sure like
and we always say when someone says, oh sorry, like, no, it's okay. But I always say, actually it's not okay, but it's okay, you know, because it's not okay. But
because ngiyakumbula nguzo kwenye sorry to cut you.
No problem.
There was this platform we shared.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're like, there's only one piece missing in this whole puzzle.
Yeah.
And it's moms.
Yeah, and my mom comes up a lot. And I speak to her every day. I see signs. I believe in signs. And just to justify signs, I don't know if I'm sure we'll go into varsity life and all of that. When I was in first year, then say Missionville, then I had my 2 friends, and we did cross night, when you don't sleep. Yeah. We had an economics exam.
Yo, ecos. Come on, graph.
And then and then I said to them, while we were walking to campus, we slept Kwapayana, close to Missionville, one of our friends, Kukowabo.
Yeah.
So we slept there, and as we walked to campus the next afternoon, guys, hold on. Can you see that street? It's so and so street, and so graph is in economics. It's what we've been studying. Hi man, Rory man,
You're seeing things, Rory.
That street, Stabiso, had the name of the graph that we were studying other graphs, and I said to them, guys, we did not actually focus on this particular graph,
but it's there.
And then we got to the Sports center.
Senior pal. Hi, boo. I want to hear the end of it. Can't be suspense. It's like ufagi ed.
You know, we got to the sports center. I remember we were sitting. Obviously, we're not close to each other, but
Sabonana.
Stabiso. I kid you not. The first page on the exam paper was that graph. It's a pity I forgot the name. Did we not turn around and look at each other? And we only because I panic, especially when I was writing exams. So I quickly squeezed it in. You know, when you're walking in and you still have your book, squeezed it in, and I was like, my God, guys, we studied every other graph besides Lane.
And even after sending money,
even after I said, guys, this is a sign. After we left the exam room, they said, Rory, we will never again
undermine.
So I believe in science. And I believe in, obviously, your intuition. And there are certain things where during my life that I'll just see and I'm like, okay, maybe this means this, you know, and I just pray. I pray, I meditate, and I try by all means to always be happy. And apparently the most healthiest the most healthiest laugh is the one where your tummy hurts so bad.
Yeah, we have a lot of those.
You
my
know,
business partner,
those are the most healthiest laughs. And
Puma yonki.
Yes. Shit. And then ukale. I had those.
Then you lock. Like.
And then there's that silence, like, you know, I had that with 2 clients this week. But anyways, I believe in science.
And what I draw from Klampe Yonkel and Toy Show is that you paying so much attention to Les, you end up striving for them in everything that you do.
Yeah.
And that gives an output. It gives a certain output. Awukwazi ukuhleka ne-customer and you lock, like, laughing, and without that customer feeling home and also repeating business.
Yes.
It is bound.
Yes.
Damn. And paying so much attention to even Leah and Doma Crossroads. People start now getting to see and understand, oh, this person is like this.
Yeah.
Therefore, yes, we laugh about it, but it's a sign. When man, it's like fair too. Nkumbula when I was still like out and about.
Yeah.
Mangfuna ubumnandi. I know ngihamba nobani. Because this person knows about that space. When I want business, when I want to speak business, I know who to go with. When I want to focus on studies, I know who to lock with.
Yeah.
Bonke labantu laba, you need to see all of the signs they possess.
And even oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, Askiz, I've got so many alarms. That is an alarm, yeah. Shame.
Hustle life.
Yay. Okay.
Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Even Colella's phone cry.
Really? Oh my goodness.
And her own phone.
Oh wow.
Me too.
Wow. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I switched it off.
I hope the judge will cut this. Oh, we keep it. It's real.
Exactly.
It's real. Sorry about the ad break, guys. Can you trace back your thoughts? Can you?
To what we were speaking about.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about when I'm talking about signs. I feel like there are also signs that'll show you something positive, and also obviously signs that'll show you when something is not right for you.
Yeah.
I obviously you don't want to dwell on those, but when it's in your face, what was the red flags? When it's in your face, I take it very seriously.
Do something about it.
Do something. I don't like to find myself in situations where I'm like, yes, I felt this, or I knew this was gonna go like this.
Hey, how do you distinguish between paranoia and what the sign is really saying?
For me, I pray.
Yeah.
I pray, Bana, Bawo, please show me in my dreams. I'm a dreamer. Not just a dreamer in terms of like my goals and whatnot, but I'll dream something and it'll happen. I'll feel something and it'll happen.
And that's you not being in control. It's just communication.
Yeah. And it's always just been like that since I was young.
Yeah.
Certain things happened when I was young and I would just, let's say, cry. And I know about, okay, something's not right. Even yesterday, before I heard whatever I heard, I said, no, man, the whole day I was feeling a certain way.
The greater part of me knew.
Yeah.
Because that's the ultimate consciousness.
Yeah.
Being aware. Yeah. Yonke lento bethu allows us to go deeper. Because in life, that's what I've seen. Transitioning from everything, basically, from umntwana being lonely and fighting wonke lama battles empilo. You get to a point whereby you focus on the signs and the symbols. I even say the world is governed through signs and symbols.
Okay.
It is not by chance that the cross is a cross.
Yes.
There's no by chance that a logo is a logo. Get to the know. Even a simple thing as an Apple phone, it's gonna be uncomfortable once you tap into that, because you get to know, or you'll get an idea what is behind this brand.
Yes.
What is behind these things? But man, you're paranoia.
Yeah.
You end up being like, yo, the world is too much.
Yeah. That's why I pray about it.
With no Mohammed Stratini, all these billboards people are selling to you, they are more vivid. They are more clear.
Yeah.
They are noisy.
Yeah.
More than just seeing a billboard. But how? Oh, you deal with that by prayer.
I just pray. I pray that my third eye is opened, and that God reveals if something is or not for me. Because yes, guys, cool.
Hey,
like you
it's
meet
a mission.
it's a mission, you know. But one thing I've learned since 2020, and obviously I think this should have been obviously an obvious, but the goal is to stay alive.
Bro.
The goal is to stay alive as long as you can, and while you're alive, you do everything in your power to make sure that are you gonna be happy with what you did? Are you satisfied with where you left off? Because honestly, I was wondering yesterday, Bana, what happens after we leave?
Yeah.
And I know people say we go here, we go there. I say nobody knows, you know. But obviously, we all have different opinions.
Yeah.
But I do think that we live on, you know, our soul just keeps going on. I know people say no, they don't hear, they don't. For me, I feel like you're the most strongest when you're not.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why you want to tap into that space. That's why you do things that ignite you. That
Yes.
That's you trying to feel that immortality, because it's all about immortality.
Yes.
Kodwa manje being trapped in this physical body. Ngiyenza example simple ngokuthi, what would your finger do if you were to chop it? Yeah, you chop her. Will this one feel anything? No. Are you gone? Do you feel still connected to that chopped finger? The chances are no. That one is gone.
Yeah.
But you still remain. Who is the me now? The question becomes. But ngiyabonga kakhulu for yonke lento bethu. Yo, damn, this is crazy. How do you find yourself eGqeberha? Usukaphi?
Oh, Stabiso. All right. So, okay. All right. Let's do this.
Too much.
Let's do this. So my name is RORY DAYILE.
Yeah.
The R is for royalty. And I was born in Port Elizabeth, aka Gqeberha. And I was bred in Dublin as well as Drogheda in Ireland.
Ireland.
Yes.
International.
Yes. And just a disclaimer, for the longest time, I didn't feel comfortable with sharing this part because it feels like when you tell someone where you grew up, how you grew up, is giving out you're bragging. And as I'm growing older, I'm coming to terms with the fact that this is
real
reality, you know. And I've been going back to my younger self, and I've been like, when this was happening, didn't you think that when you obviously asked by now where you from, where did you grow up, blah blah blah. So I always just say I was just born in PE, and I just moved. I don't really like saying where, so I basically left when I was in grade 4, which I was like 9, and I did primary school as well as secondary school, and then I somehow persuaded my dad to also apply this side. He wasn't happy about it, but
he was working that side.
Yes, my dad got work that side in 2001. He's a radiographer by profession. My mother was a nurse.
Both of them are originally from
my mom was from here, and my dad is from Kenton-on-Sea, just before Port Alfred.
Oh, I don't know. Kenton-on-Sea.
Kenton-on-Sea.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's about maybe about an hour away from PE. It's not too far.
How come I never heard of the word?
Kenton-on-Sea.
On sea.
Yeah, there comes Ulwandle again.
Damn.
It's a beautiful place. You should go.
Hey, Rory.
Beautiful place.
You're gonna put me in the moment. hey. Yo.
So I did primary, secondary school, and I had applied that side for business with Italian because I did Italian and Guelga, which is Irish, as my second languages. Please do not ask me to say something because first fundelu pasa.
Hey, nalapha fundelu pasa.
And after that, I got accepted, but then I also wanted to apply here. So my dad said, if you want to go back to SA, please go to Ebai, because his family, I don't want you to go to Joburg, Cape Town. And then I was like, oh, no problem. I'll go to it was NMMU at the time. Yeah. So applied for business management, got accepted, and I've been back since 2015. That's when I started my first year.
But how come you're so comfortable with the language?
Let me tell you, my dad is 100% Xhosa. Mama Xhosa, and these were, I kid you not, my dad would say, "Mamelana apha ke bantwana bam apha endlini kusemzantsi pha phandle Ireland." Because that's the first question I always get. And I'm like, nah, not with my parents. Not with my parents. They were like,
that's so intentional.
Yeah.
That's really kudos to them.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm like, okay, I just know that you're from the Eastern Cape, but
yes.
Where?
Yes.
Because to say Goli, then you decide to come this side.
I was born here, Provincial Hospital.
So you love Gqeberha, or do you feel like it's because Dad said?
No. I love PE. I wanted to come back here. He was just, obviously, as a parent, you're afraid because Umtanako is starting to be independent, going out of the house, and you're scared. And dads and daughters, you know.
Yo. Us as boyfriends end up competing with your dads, and that's the uncharted conversation. One day you'll unpack.
And boys are mommies, are for mommies, you know? So, I'm a daddy's girl. So, I understand his concerns at the time.
Yeah.
But one thing I always tell even my younger siblings, the only thing guys is that you make sure that your grades are top notch.
That allows you to do anything.
Not anything.
Yeah.
but ubani allowance.
Yeah.
Yabo.
They get off your back.
Yes, because they're like, okay, as I see that the grades are 100%.
Yeah.
I trust that everything else is 100%.
Oh, it's the result.
The result.
You can't
yes.
be getting this if you were doing
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Yabo.
Yes.
It can only make sense if the genesis is fine.
Yeah.
No, thank you for that. So how do you find yourself in business? I understand that you studied business.
Yes.
But you'll find that a lot of people study business. They study accounting. But them and money, like, they are two separate entities.
We're finishing each other's sentences.
But it's nice. As being at home is so uncommon in this world.
Yeah.
I actually be like, hey, where have you been? Like, because there's a community of us.
Yeah.
Abo?
Yeah.
It's just that we are so scattered. We need these things to unite us. The very same things that separate us.
Yeah.
It's technology, man. But we need them.
Yeah. So
and thank
business.
You.
No, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I wish we could talk for hours and hours, you know.
And have no direction and limits.
I love it.
Yeah.
And when it comes to business, my parents, as I said, dad's a radiographer, mom was a nurse. But while they were busy studying and whatnot, so Cape Road. At Jeff my flats, just opposite
Cape Road, guys, is like the famous streets Eastern Cape. Yeah, because Kabeja is the top. Yeah.
So my mom, while she was in nursing school, she went to Upper Lilita College.
Lilita College
here in St. George's.
Oh, they call it Lilita.
Lilita Nursing College.
Yeah.
So while they were married, my mom married quite young. While we were young, she was busy with that, and I just always used to see these green sponge things around the house and flowers. And at the time, obviously, I'm young, but my mom would do flower arrangements and sell while we were living in Cape Road. My dad had a shoe business, so he was a shoemaker. Mending shoes, cleaning shoes,
fixing them, repairing,
yonke lanto, you know. So I feel like it's in my DNA, by entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And I'm very, 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 very blessed to be able to have seen them, as much as they went and studied and whatnot, but to have seen them hustle. I feel like I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
You know, waking up every day and you're like, hey, fridge betu moy. My renter fridge betu moy. What am I how, you know?
Yeah.
So I need to get my I'm hiding this hand because it's not done.
Hey. Hey.
I need to tell me what you do without telling me what you do. So I take into your bar so much shishini from them.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that I feel like they made a path for me. And I've just always, even when I was younger, I used to want to sell like small things like sweets. And then when I was in primary school, my mom used to buy me nail things, funny enough, like nail equipment. She'd buy me, because that side summer holidays
for our big girl, as in toys or nail stuff to do something like with your nails. That,
but now let's say I'm in like upper primary school.
Yeah.
So she used to buy me that only when it's holidays. So summer is like 3 months. June, July, August, then she'll buy them. She's like, because I've always been introverted. I've always been in the house. I don't really like, even when Ulan says, I knew he wasn't going to want to come. But...
but
yes,
finally,
you know,
I'm going to meet him.
But anyways, my son is like me. He doesn't like leaving the house. We only leave the house when we have to. So my mom would buy me like nail tips, glue, and for my summer holidays I'll just be at home. If I'm not on my keyboard or my guitar, because I also used to play like some musical instruments, and I would just, play around. Now fast forward, my mom passes on, and then I'm with my dad. My parents were divorced after a while. Yeah.
Hey. Now I don't know how to react to these things. I'm like, guys.
So sorry, I went and Imandelete, by the way. Thank you. I went and I lived with my dad, and now I'm already like a teenager. 16, 17, 18. Now I'm in 6th year, which is matric.
Yeah.
Mama, Dada. I saw this kit online. Yabo, I would like to buy it. It's a nail kit. Hey, mtanam, okay, yeah, sure. And I'm like, I don't think. Exactly.
Yeah.
So eventually I got it, and hey, I'm there practicing on my father's wife. Hey, next day, Mama zip. Hey, and there's mtanam. So I'm just trying to.
This is well,
yeah. I'm trying to explain that the whole beauty thing and the nail thing, because at some point I even did her lashes, and she still laughs about it today. But hey, I could do the lashes. And I then said to them, "Can I please go and study something at Dibene with nails?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hiboni. And this is like matric here, Hey, I was like, okay, fine, I'll just go do business. Yeah, bo. Then I came back and did first year, passed with flying colors. Now we're in 2nd year.
Yeah.
And I'm babbling on. Is it fine?
No. Mina, I can follow you, but I'm sure people can follow you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from
the
a
business.
teenage age.
Yeah. From like preteen.
This is how you got into the business space.
Yes. So now I'm here at NMU. I'm living in Summerstrand, Gomery. And then I'm like, every day we're studying about entrepreneurship, know? And I felt the shift 2nd year. I'll never forget. Oh, excuse me. First year was a breeze. 2nd year, daddy,
yeah.
And I was like, I need to start putting what I'm learning in these lecture rooms into practice, And I don't know, I just, sometimes I feel like you don't need to, my dad always says you don't need to experience something where you can experience something whether it's something good, whether it's something bad. So I was like basically applying pressure onto myself, because I'm in my 2nd year. This is a 3-year qualification, and what are the chances? Even back then, 2017, unemployment was unemployment. Now it's 2022, unemployment.
All the time. Yeah.
So I was like, let me start something. So I wrote down 3 businesses, and I made sure that it's 3 things that I love or enjoy, think I can enjoy something, but what if I don't enjoy it?
Yeah.
So first one was nails.
Even the smile says it to die. Passion business. Yeah.
Second one was photography. And I had bought a camera that year. And then the third one was a smoothie business. Because I love smoothies. I love making smoothies. But obviously 1 out of 3 of those businesses
had to move.
Yeah. And I did my calculations. I said, okay, with smoothie, fine. Photography, fine. But nails, as long as there are women, and even men, because now there's like the whole gender fluidity.
It's open, because now I'm watching both here.
Exactly.
No colorless.
A manicure.
A manicure. Where?
So I'm like, as long as there are people who want to look pretty, pampered, I saw Zenlalending Akyanga up, And on top of that, I love it. So
and it was actually a great way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm not just doing it for the sake, but let's look at scalability. Yabo, like, is it scalable?
Yes.
Does it make? Cause I'm sure in Zippo back then isn't umuntu azenza on a daily kind of thing. It was for an event.
Yes,
I'm going
something
to
special.
a ceremony. Cause even nasemshadweni, where I'm from, it was umakoti.
Yes.
Wenzipho.
Yes.
The rest in yeah. But now you find that even the guest wants to be there.
Yeah.
Your industry is actually growing more than anything.
And the growth stabby so, especially in Summerstrand. When I started doing nails 2017. I don't want to lie. I think I was 2016, not 2017. Yes. So I was most probably the only person doing nails at that time.
And it really makes sense.
And one of those students, and then let me not say only person because there was a salon, but like I just mean someone that was, let's say, working from home, because I got a salon, but it was expensive, very bougie, but it wasn't friendly to students at the time. And
it wasn't for an everyday thing.
Exactly. That one was, abantu that, So, guys, you making me just go back and reminisce.
There's the genesis for everything.
Yes.
And we might say we are in the moment, but we're not really in the moment. But when you sit down and have that feeling of looking back, because it's a feeling. It's either a feeling of regret or a feeling of I come a long way.
Dude.
Like, and I've forgotten almost zonke lezo struggles. None. It's this platform is for that. Let's heal. It's a healing platform. It's therapy. Now you are in the therapy business.
Yay!
I'm telling you. Hey, into ngiqhela ukuzicheba ne. Hlala phansi ngizicrap. But hey, this time I am rushing. I'm like, it's gonna take me more time to cut myself. Let me just go to the salon.
Yeah.
Hey, mangihlala phansi. Yangiqala lo muntu uyangena. I'm like, yeah man.
It hit different.
Ngicabanga nezinye izinto. Like I'm not hands on. This person is doing this. Abambe ama products akhe awafake la ekhanda. Aligcobe. Hey, uzondibo ngikwi-head massage noma kwenzakalani. Yes, it's a guy, but whatever he's doing is like, it's therapy.
It is.
He's not only cutting my hair. He's giving me that.
Is going the extra mile.
And now that's what I see in your business now.
I believe in going the extra mile for clients. And for me personally, I'm an empath. I like to get to know my client, go and know what's happening. But now as the business is growing, because we're growing, we're evolving, I'm starting to be like, hey, let's just stick to the service. Because it's got pros and cons. It's great to be friends with a client, because a stranger will become a client more than a friend will become a client.
Yeah.
And
they'll plug you more.
But I'm at that point where I'm also learning where the thin line is. We don't want to cross any boundaries. Because
it gets to that point. It really gets.
You get what I'm saying? And once but we were literally laughing together. And you just, obviously, I don't want to be like an autocratic business when I do this, do that,
Like, hey.
When you come to me, my clients sleep. I don't know what's happening, especially recent. They sleep. I think the minute they come into my space, I always try to make sure that it's nice and calm. I'm either playing some meditation music.
I felt the calmness. So we're not there. I can imagine why they laugh.
They sleep, and now I'm happy. If that person has slept, their hands are not tensing up, and it makes me do my job much more easier. But
it can only mean they are comfortable.
And I'm trying to obviously go the extra mile on small things. Like when I got the fridge, I was just testing out, making room for the future. Like when my client comes in, no, you can help yourself. There's a bit of, something in there. Fridge. Man, guys, it's gonna come back.
But into manje. So cut it off. But it's good to test.
I believe in how do I put this? Oh, come. But I believe in taking the steps kulento ifunayo ngokungekayifumani.
Yeah.
Because also I'd like to listen to Sadhguru and all of that and all these,
Buddha.
Yeah, Buddha. And when you're supporting someone or you're transferring money to someone, I listened to something once, and you're not losing money. Instead, that money is circulating. You shouldn't stress out when I had to pay a certain amount for business not too long ago, and I was like stressing, and then I does bump and that, no man, why are you stressing? This money, don't see it as yes,
there's a difference.
Yeah. So when I had the fridge and I bought the drinks and stuff, I was like, I'm not gonna make them pay. And then I don't remember who it was, but I think it was family. Right? Tiny.
Aren't you a business lady?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm gonna offer them. Yeah, and I was trying to. This is how I learn by doing things practically.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Because imagine that's honest feedback.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not fabrications.
So it's like that's just one of the things. There's so many other things that I speak into existence.
Yeah.
There's something that I told to a client yesterday. No, few weeks ago on the phone. And then she was there yesterday. Hey, city that she's like, oh my goodness, congratulations. So tell me, how did I was like, girl, let me tell you. And I told her exactly how I've been envisioning it for the past 2-3 years. And can I tell you something? While I was telling her, my entire body was vibrating, because I told her exactly how exactly how it's happening. I'm not gonna say what it is.
Yeah.
It's but it's something great, it's something huge.
I can only see that.
Yeah. So Izolo nditi hi.
Yenzekile.
And how did you feel? Did it jonga? I am over the moon. When I got there, kwati, my uncle was there. He and my uncle was there at some point. We went to this place. We went to this place.
It's a pool. It's a leak.
It'll leak soon. We went to this place, and I told this lady, I went there 2 years ago with my uncle, and we took pictures and we took videos. And I'm just telling her how I'm gonna say it soon, I'm weird.
No, it's necessary.
Yeah.
Tina, this weirdness, we keep it inside.
Yeah.
But Fetu, the more you do and the more you meet these people, you get to know which I am not alone.
Yeah.
Yabo. It's a matter of us being comfortable with, okay, I'm at the right place to be like this. And me, I'm allowing that. No, just be that.
And giving permission to yourself to be yourself.
Yeah.
Giving yourself permission to be yourself. I've always made sure that noma kwenza kantoni dingu RORY, I'm myself. And obviously, as a human, there are things you will do, things you'll say as that won't align with who you are. But I always make sure that I pull myself back to myself. I don't want to be Ustabiso. I don't want to be Beyonce. But I won't lie. Sometimes, when I'm in a predicament, I'm like, what would Beyonce do?
That's the right place.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the right thing to do.
Yes.
What would Beyonce do? Or not this, Uti.
I want to be.
How would I have been? like
how can I
acted.
be? Yes.
Yeah, how can I be Beyonce?
Yes.
No, like nah.
Yeah.
How would Beyonce? Because I think the book Think and Grow Rich emphasizes on the point of having a mastermind. Is it a mastermind or whatever? But where you consult other people. You can consult a person that you don't know. Beyonce. You don't know Beyonce. But by looking at her strides, you can put her in your situation or in your boardroom and be like, Beyonce, hey yo, wenze njani manje ngixakekile kanje, yabo? Then that wisdom is gonna come.
Yeah.
Because the world is connected.
Yes.
It's gonna come in another form. It might come from me, but I'm just a vessel, and I might not even know why I was saying that or why I was doing that. And it's a lesson from Beyonce to you.
Yeah.
Yabo? To you.
Yes.
Yabo? Not to change you, but to you.
To add something.
Land. But the point that I really deem so significant is trying to practicalize what you do or what you want to have.
Yeah.
Yabo? Studying, yes, I'm studying this, but can I have an outlet? Yabo? Some people have options in a sense of it. Hey yo, bro, go start part-timing at a job.
Yeah.
Learn this enthusiasm to study better because you study with a practical mind or you have an outlet. Okay, I learned about the tax. Let me go ask my boss. Hey yo, how do you do your taxes? Let's say a platform. Some CSRs very yakon. Then you're like, abo, when you are learning, it becomes more exciting.
Yeah.
Because that's what you find with the lecturers.
Yes.
They don't have that practical experience. So with that alone, it's so limiting and it's bored. There are no interesting stories to share.
Yeah.
There are no shenanigans to share.
Yeah.
Hey, I was once working with the Guptas. Excitement, the thrill of real and practicality. I really love the point of you.
Thank you.
Manifesting as you do. Khona nento ungeke ube shocked masuyithola.
Yeah.
Yabona manje, I can see your excitement.
I'm so excited.
But the excitement is kept in a sense yokuthi you saw this before.
Yeah.
I'm not
surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I knew it was
but I'm
happen.
excited.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful.
Yeah.
But I'm not shocked because I saw this. Taking us back to the exam preparations. If you are really connected and listening, when that thing happens in the paper, you're gonna be like, I knew this. Because you're more calm, you're more experienced, man. You said, wow,
I knew this was gonna happen.
I knew this. Yeah. But now it's happening so nice around other people. They also see it.
Yes.
Shit.
It's crazy.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
And thank you for this.
Thank you.
Thank you for this.
Bulelamna.
So ngena mhlambe kwi topic,
Yay.
Yemali. I want to put you in a topic of imali.
Yes.
I feel like it is the most not so spoken about topic, and it's the most affecting topic in our world. You'll find that people are stressed because of it and all of that. What is your thinking around the two? Money.
And stress.
Like money.
Yes.
You can put it in stress, or you can put it in spirituality, or you can put it in what it is. Abo, how do you see it?
Honestly, I wish we could print it at home. I'm just joking. I wish there was a tree, but money isn't everything.
Yeah.
I've had experiences and I've been exposed to certain things that money can't buy.
Yeah.
However, I love money, and money loves me. So
it's a mutual relationship.
And I try to make sure that it's not a toxic relationship. Jonga, kubaki mean uqamba I'm obsessed with giraffes, so there's like I'm sure not really.
Giraffe.
Yeah, I love giraffes.
Because what mean man? Yeah.
So a client of mine, she gave me a little giraffe type of little pot, and ever since I got it from her, I just put all my cash in there and whatnot, so that you know what,
it's like a piggy bank.
It's like a piggy bank, yes. So I make sure that it doesn't stay empty, but if it is empty, I don't panic. And you know what? Hey guys, we could go on forever. There's been certain instances where I do not want to say the word. I was opposite of rich.
Wealthy.
Opposite of wealthy, you know? Hey, because COVID 2020, my goodness, we are still trying to recover from that. No, that hit hard. But we're getting them. So there've been instances where I've been opposite of wealthy. But what I do and say when that happens, and not only when it's like that, not only when imali corner or whatnot, but I try not to stress myself, because I know that and something is going to, I don't know, man. It's gonna sound weird, but there's always a plan. There's always something that pops up that will take care of lento bendine stressing ngayo about imali. For instance, let's say I needed to get my nails done for the Entrepreneurial Student Hub podcast. And I was like, hey, this is on a Thursday. And by the way, I chose Thursday. I'm very intentional. I was born on a Thursday. Thursdays are my favorite day.
Yeah?
The number 4 is my favorite number. And it's obviously the 4th day of the week. I chose today intentionally, and the whatnot. So
is it 4 days before month end? It is.
It is what?
It is.
I love the number 4.
Yeah.
So it's a blessed number. So for Rimna, I don't stress, because God shows up. What was I saying, Kanin? Sorry, I just got so excited.
No, yes, you alluded to the piggy bank running out.
Yes.
None.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know how to explain this, but when I get, I'm a very anxious person. I have anxiety. Even when I'm working, sometimes I'll get an anxiety attack. But what I do is I calm myself. I write down. I know I can sometimes speak. I've got a very loud laugh.
Yeah.
But when it's time to tone down, dissolve, I prefer to write down my prayers. This is what my mom did from a young age. But she would like put them on sticky notes and all on the wall and stuff. I've got a book. And the thing is, every time a prayer would come to pass, she would like take it off. But I've got a book, so I keep going back. So
a prayer comes to pass.
Yes. I don't want to forget what I prayed about.
The quest or whatever.
The prayer, whether it was a yes.
You see the completion.
Yes. By writing it down, I write it down. You can call it journaling or whatnot. If hey, I don't know how I'm gonna add 2 and 2. I guess some this month, but trust me, there will always be a client that'll be like, hey, listen, I just booked 10 slots for me, and I'm like, hey, I was just like, I was almost pulling my hair out. Yeah. And I don't want to say unfortunately, but the reality for myself, the only way I know how to make money is to do nails or kwangu. I've never worked a formal job. I've never been employed. Or I've done like waitressing for 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's.
I was like, and I've had babysitting jobs since I was in primary school. No, high school. But like I said, I love money. So money loves me. So I know that it balance is it 0-0. I know bangom soksasa kungasa is it 10 don't. You know what I mean?
It can change.
It can change instantly.
No meaning. And I would say we can attribute that to the person you are. Person you are is how much of a resource you are. Then it amounts to solving almost every problem.
Yeah.
Let's say you have a car, then the tire bursts. The resources are here. Nansi phone yako. These quality people must make a plan.
Yes.
It's you positioning yourself in such a situation in which if anything happens around me, I have positioned myself in a situation in which this problem should be solved in a minute from now.
Yes.
Any minute from now.
Yes.
Yabo. And I really commend you for Leon. And the other great part about money that you raised is that worry not about the future, for the future has its own worries. I'm not really into the Bible because I'm scared of it. Ne?
Why?
I'm scared because I know my mind. My mind is very like.
I get you.
Yabo, kumanje, I take those one simple, like I'll take one. Psalms 31. Then that's my philosophy. I'll take worry not about the future, for the future has its own worries. I believe in short and catchy words.
Yes.
A word that I can say, manje, let's say I'm going to face my Goliath, manje. I can say it now and finish it, and it's a prayer about the whole Bible. Kind of thing. Let's say you have an open book test.
Oh, that's launch.
There's nothing of significance. That's how I fear it. I might miss the point. I might not dig deeper into a sermon or a verse because
So can I just ask, do you read the Bible?
I do.
Okay.
But ngilfunda mase ngifuna get deep.
Okay.
Like about something. Then I drill down.
Can I share my morning routine? And this is very recent.
Yeah.
But the waking up part is not. I wake up every day at 4 4 a.m. I wake up. I meditate, yoga. 5 o'clock I practice nails.
Yeah. Practice nails.
Yes. I still have to.
That's powerful.
And you know what? I've been saying the past couple of weeks to myself that #road to 7 years. I've been doing this. We're approaching 7 years. And trust me, there are still things that I'm like, NMU owes me a refund. This was not in the textbook.
I didn't get so much.
You know?
Yeah.
But I love being an entrepreneur. I don't see myself not being a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd love to have other businesses.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, now I'm losing my train of thoughts.
No, buzongifundisa into.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then 6 a.m. I've started in my prayer book, and it says in the front, just smile. You know, so I like buying those cute journals with little quotes.
Yeah.
Every time I look at it, just smile. And I always when I buy a journal, I always write in the front page or that plain.
Oh, that opening.
That opening page, Bana. What is the reason for this? So what's the purpose of this journal? So for this one, I wrote down manifestation, but I wrote it as in money.
Money.
Yeah, well, gratitude, prayer, and I think I'm missing something else. But what I do is, I wake up. First thing I do. Hey guys, I was saying this to my university friend. Yeah, well, did you understand? I was talking about life on WhatsApp, and all of this is gonna come together. I'm not diverting. I promise you.
Yeah.
Atikum unbiza genge gama lam lesixhosa. Nakhane
ni abantu basically. Yeah.
Build each other. So I'm like, we checking in, how's life, how are you? Hey, don't be, hey, nam, hey. So because when she texted me, I was busy reading my Bible. Did it go? The Bible I'm reading now.
See.
And I hope this doesn't sound bad, but I visited my cousin at Jeffreys Bay earlier this year, and then she took me to her church. I'm not a church goer.
Yeah.
I am spiritual. I pray, in the comfort of my home. But if you invite me to your church, I will go.
You'll honor that.
I will honor the invitation.
Yeah.
Once, maybe twice, 3 times, you might be pushing it. So
ungayenzi into uzufuna ungibona ngithi no.
Exactly. So my cousin, she took me to her church. Hey, so ndibalisela my friend on the phone today. Chomi kwa le Bible ndifunda apha. Ayiduru iBible, yazi le Bible ndifumene free. I went to church in Jeffreys Bay, and the reason I got this Bible is because they said, you know, most in churches, is there anyone here who wants to give their life? Who's new?
And wants to submit.
Wants to give their life. You get a free Bible. I said, free what? Who doesn't like free stuff? And this is a book that obviously, even if you don't go to church, I feel like you need to have a Bible.
Yeah.
It's something you need. So I go through, what I do is I just flip. And whatever pops up, I'm like, that's it for today.
Yeah.
And then I write down and I pray. And then I have my second section where I have another smaller journal and then a book that I took from my older brother.
Yeah.
It's called Until Today. And the author is Iyanla. Iyanla, yes. But
Indian-ish or what?
Yes, I'll send you a picture.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's a beautiful book, Sabi. So it's basically got dates, January, February, March, and all the months. And there's a whole page for that day, for that specific day.
Yo, this guy's programming your day. Like,
you know?
Yeah.
So
intentional. Man.
I'm being intentional.
Yeah.
It'll say, until today, it'll just start with a little opening verse and then a whole huge page, and then it tells you what to do today, just for today. So it says, until today, I will know that my worth is not measured by my wealth.
Oh yeah.
And then it goes into detail and detail and detail and detail. And I told myself, I'm going to use that book each and every day because I learned something new. You know, and I'll send it to you. That's a gem.
Yeah, like it's the best way to start a day.
It is. It is.
Because you might not remember each word.
Yes. Yes.
Bit by bit. But mausu pegana an encounter on the day. It will pop up.
Yes.
Because it's chilled with subconscious mind.
And it also makes you uzithi vuka okanye, you know, don't judge, don't be a certain way. Know that you're responsible for yourself and your future. Don't blame others. Don't hold a pity party. You know, like that book. It's the another book I still need to go read again because the time I read it, I was not in the right mental space. It's it's a orange book. I don't know if it's 5 a.m. club. It's 5 a.m. club.
5. It has a bit of orange, and the other one is the subtle art of.
It's that one. The subtle art of not giving a peep. That one.
Yeah.
I started reading that book during the COVID. I have never been so angry. I only read like 2 chapters and I slammed it and I started crying and I threw it. And I told myself, when I'm ready to read this book, I will read it.
Yeah.
I was not in the. I feel like
it's like it's pointing at you.
Dude, I was like,
why? Conviction. I think the character Jesus has that.
Yeah.
And the duty might be now you need to be able to tap into that. Let's say you want to teach Ulwandle something.
Yes.
It's something that you need to tap into and deliberate.
Dealing with yourself.
That's really being intentional.
Yes, being intentional and dealing with yourself. Sometimes it's not easy. Hey?
Yeah, we are balek.
You run away.
Imagine running away from yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened when I tried to read that book. I was like, I'm not.
Yeah. Same thing to me. What happens with the Bible?
Okay.
Yabo. It shows me my characters or every character that I can play. Not as in play, but
I get you.
I can be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There are times of being this character.
Yes.
Oh shit. But when I do it more deliberate, I feel so uncomfortable. No. If uzongibamba off guard.
Yeah.
Yabo. Let's say you'll share a joke, then I crack. But now when I have to crack, I feel like no man, I'm not genuine. Yabo. Sengathi ngiyayi-act le. But it's actually it.
Yeah.
Yabo.
Yeah.
But now it's because I know sekuyinkinga ukuyenza genuinely or naively.
Yeah.
Sometimes uba naive bamnandi.
And ignorance is bliss.
Yeah,
like being ignorant and
but manje yonke lento confuse man.
It is
because it wants to keep you there. Mina ngize ngashintsha even my writing. I'm like, no man, ignorance is not bliss because you're uncomfortable that you don't know. You know that you don't know. So the not knowing is what it is leyo nto leyo. But ukwazi ukuthi wazi uyazi. So the bliss is in the knowing.
Yes.
What is it that I don't know?
I love that.
It's what yini le engithi angifuni ukuyazi. It's like tapping in any topic. Angifuni ukuyazi le deliberate.
It's funny you say any topic because I wanted to say this, but Jonga, we are just I'm enjoying this so much.
Thank you.
When you're saying any topic, what I've started doing recently is okay, I bought last week. I bought 10 books at a charity shop. I'm a big thrifter. So second-hand shops.
Yeah.
So I went
20 rand. Come along.
5 rand books. I got an Ellen DeGeneres book. I got a Posh and Beckham book. I'm like, Jonga, I don't really care about Posh and Beckham, but something was like, if man a 5 rand lingwadi, just take it.
And this person wrote this book.
You know? And I got so many other books, like a McDonald's book, like how they started.
For real? Croc or something.
Yes.
Yes. The founder.
Yes, the founder. Yeah.
The book
for 15 rand. I will plug you.
Hey.
I will plug you.
I know the movie. Do you know the movie?
I've never watched the movie.
There's the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll read the book first and then watch the movie.
Yeah, so that you don't jeopardize yourself.
I do feel like I know that I'm a creative, and sometimes my creativity scares me. And I've realized that the way I'm so creative is because I'm that type. I don't like being put in a box. I do nails and whatnot, but hey, listen, I sing. Sometimes I might rap, you know. I want to and I want to teach Mtanam this, that you can do anything and everything you want to. You don't need to limit yourself. And I'm trying to read all these books. I've got fiction, non-fiction, romance, and horror. I still have to get used to it. I'm trying to, the autobiographies, I'm trying to tap into everything. I don't want to be one-dimensional or three-dimensional. Flip, I want to be RORY dimensional. RORY dimensional. DAYILE, you know?
And fair to the current times allow us to do that. You can be really political, you can be business savvy, you can be tech savvy. Not even savvy in a sense of you know in the deep.
At least you can't ipichan.
Yeah,
but
you
know.
as we are bound to know more by knowing that little.
Yes.
Yonke into stems from one place.
Yes.
Abo.
Yes.
Yo. Rory, it's been an hour.
It felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah. We'll have to make a second round.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and try to be more specific. Yeah. But today was just to get to know you and get to be more comfortable. Now, okay, this is just an ordinary platform that does ordinary things in an extraordinary way.
Yes.
Yeah. What wisdom encane ongasipha yona and also yourself? It's like a reminder to you because mhlambi ayazi.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the first thing that just popped up now, it's a little motto that I used to always live by when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I guess now it just reminded me. Live, laugh, love. I bought another second-hand book this afternoon for Ulwandle. And and my guys, I don't know. He sees the second-hand things, and when he sees it, he's gonna be like, no. And in my head, you, but anyways, live, laugh, and love.
The triple L.
Triple L, yeah. I want to live my life to the best that I can and the best way that I know how.
Yeah.
I want to take care of this body. I want to take care of this mind, my heart. I want to take care of myself so that I can see my son graduate. I can see my grandchildren.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I want all the stages of life. And I want to live them with inhliziyo epholile, uyabo? Ndikhulekile. Yabona ke the laughing. I love laughing.
It's very important.
It's important.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic, and I want to make other people laugh. Obviously, laughing comes with smiling, so not necessarily laughing, but also smiling. You know, I know. I know people are into tattoos. I'm into piercings.
Yeah.
And all my piercings have like meanings. You know, so. Yeah, these ones, just a reminder to keep smiling. Someone laughed at me once. She's like, so you need a piercing
for that? Yeah.
But
signs and symbols, guys.
Signs and symbols.
Yeah.
So continue to laugh, and I believe in laughing even when the situation is looking very, very bad. You know, just laugh it out, and love. I love love. I love my love, which is my little Lwandle, and I want to raise him ngothando, you know, and I am learning to unlearn some of the love that we got from our parents, which at the time in Kobo it was love, but as you grow older, now you'll see. You said next week was when you have your own child.
I keep on procrastinating my child making day.
With that next week.
I think I need 3 years.
Ne?
Yeah.
3 years. That's good. But you'll see when you have your own child, Bana. Actually, my parents did this out of love. But their love at the time was the only love they knew. And when I'm talking about this, I'm not just talking about uthando, like literally. I just mean the things that they did out of love. And when you see them now, you're like, I don't want that for Ulwandle. Thank you to my parents. I'm not ungrateful.
Yeah.
I'm not being a certain way. It's just that you learn that this is my love language for my son. Yes. Oh. Love languages, sabazali bethu. Maybe as you grow, you're like, actually, yes, you know, these
our world is too open.
Yes.
That's the thing.
And Mona, they are very rigid.
Yeah, and it worked.
For them.
Yeah, for them.
Yes.
But when we are tapping into this world, we have to be the world.
Yes.
You have to be universal. Namhlanje ngakuthatha la uye Ireland again.
Yes.
Like the transition you did. It's easy.
Instant,
like that.
Yeah.
There are people that passed on without doing that. Yabo. Because even though your parents, you feel like they were rigid, but they left the country.
That's the thing.
We understand.
They made the things happen.
Like,
oh
it's
my
uncomfortable.
Goodness, Tabiso.
It's really uncomfortable.
Oh my goodness.
It's
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And literally what you just said is something that I always think. Bana, Chani. Like I was asking someone recently, so you and your partner, no, akabawelu upuma out of the country. I want to leave the country. And I was like, the way that South Africa is set up.
Ashaye Kenny Kumalo. Mshiye Dubai.
Kanyumbao, man.
I'm bad ngama celebrity.
I get you. But I was just shook because from the outset, it's like, honestly, when you are in like a romantic type of love, is that you guys are on the same page, you know? So I was like, so now do you think you'll stay or you leave? Because if you...
So is money out of the picture?
Kutando.
It's the want.
It's the want. No. Ikhona imali.
How?
But yena akaziboni.
Akafuni.
Yes.
Wow.
Akaziboni, and this is I've also met someone else as well in my life when we was just chilling, asking, so have you ever been out? No. Do you ever want to go out of the country? Nah. Okay.
Upila.
And again, we can't judge.
Yeah,
you know,
like
that's what you want for your life. But unfortunately, this born and this say US, you know, or kanye di clone down. Yeah,
Step
even if you're
around.
not, yeah. So again, I'll live, love, love.
The triple L's. Ngiyangithi uthanda lipheli kuphela isikhathi, and so is this. Kuphela isikhathi. Siyabonga kakhulu, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Hey, Pesha.